Good afternoon and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. Today we're going to be having a look at this 2017 Pajero Sports Exceed. Now this vehicle itself is in very good condition for the age of the car. Now today we'll be having a look at all the exterior, the interior and also all the features within this vehicle itself, just so we can give you a rundown whether this vehicle is or isn't for you. Now this vehicle, it does have 79,000 kilometers on it, and it is in your 2.4 litre diesel engine with your 8-speed automatic, which is very handy if you're going to be towing with this car itself. It is an average of about 8 litres per 100 kilometers, which is pretty good for a diesel affair within the towing capacity that it has. Just having a look at the front here, you can notice that there is your lights there, and we also do have a bonnet protector on this vehicle as well. So have a quick squeeze there so you can see the condition of the lights themselves. Now this vehicle does also have front and rear sensors, so you will see that when it's going through, which are nicely colour matched and also hidden within the grille itself as well. We have got that chrome surrounds the interior and also the silver Mitsubishi badge right there in the centre, which is in a very good order. Now this vehicle itself is a 2017 model, so you definitely are able to benefit from going through for a paint protection package with our Hydro. If you would like to know anything about this, please feel free to ask one of our friendly staff and ask how we can protect your vehicle inside and out for a lifetime warranty. Having a look at the front left-hand wheel here, the wheel is in very good condition, and also the the rim itself. There is no noticeable cracks, chips or anything like that. No gutter rash as well, which is very handy. We do also have our chrome wing mirrors and door handles on this vehicle as well, which just make the vehicle look very nice and make the flow pretty well. Now we also have our keyless entry on this vehicle too, which is very handy. So I have the keys in my pocket at the moment, which is just very easy for me to access that and lock the vehicle itself. You're able to do this from the passenger and also the driver's side as well. Side steps there in good condition, which make it a little bit easier to get into the vehicle, which is very handy. Now we'll use this feature again so you can hear the beeping noise, just alerting you that it has been unlocked, and we can simply just open up the door. Having a quick look into the door trim itself, it is in very good condition. We do have our leather flow through, which goes to our seats on this because it is your Exceed model. It is in very good condition. Now the door trim itself, we have plenty of storage for any drink bottles or anything like that, so if you're going to be taking this travelling, you'll be able to store lots of great stuff there. In the footwell itself, we do have carpet mats in this vehicle too, which look like they have potentially been in there since brand new, which is very good, and especially with the bonnet protector at the very front, you can tell this owner really liked and looked after this vehicle. There's a small little scratch on the glove box there, however there's no other scuff marks or anything like that, so it's in very good order for the car. Now your leather itself, also with the protection package, will get a little bit more love, so definitely mention Hydro to our guys. Electric seats over here, and we also have the tow ball underneath the seat just there, so if you do notice that it's not on the back, we've just popped it under there in a plastic bag. There's some scuff marks and stuff like that on the side just here, whoever that does happen with age of the vehicle. Having a quick peer at our back side now, it is in very good condition paint wise again, no noticeable marks or anything like that, which is what you want from a vehicle too. Having a quick look at here, so that's just your tow ball and everything like that under there. Now we do have our leather flow through yet again, so it comes from our door trim along with ample storage in the back of our drivers and also our passenger seats. Now the air vents in this vehicle are neatly tucked overhead as well, so you're able to get your airflow through the vehicle itself, which is very, very handy. Seats again through your leather seats here as well, which have plenty of functions available for you. So if you would like anyone to get in the back, it is very handy and easy to do with one hand to be able to give you the access to the back, which there is also carpet mats in the very rear as well, which is very handy. We'll show you the functions and everything like that of the rear seat when we get there. I'll leave this one up for now so you'll be able to see how it all works. Rear tyre here is in very good order as well, and there's no noticeable gutter rash or anything like that either. fuel cap over here on the left hand side, which is very handy, so you're able to be a little bit more protected. So if anything were to happen whilst you're on the freeway and you're needing to put fuel in your car, you definitely have that option available to you as well. Just makes it a little bit safer for you. Coming around to the rear now, we do have our parking sensors here and also our tow bar attached to the bottom just there, which our tow ball and everything like that is neatly tucked away underneath the seat there. Reverse camera is also neatly tucked away underneath that chrome strip there, which is very handy too. Let's open up the boot, which is an electric boot, which is very handy, so you're able to just press the button and it will come up nicely for you. Now we'll come back a little bit so we can have a quick squeeze at the overall car itself, which is in very good order. Now we do have some storage just behind here on the seats, which is just a nice neat little storage compartment if you do need to. Now this is where I left the seats down for you. So these seats in the back are able to be folded down, so there is a strap just here, which if you pull, it will bring down that front seat there, so you're able to get that completely flat. And then this next one on the left hand side here, if you pull and then push it down, you can get that completely flat as well, which is very handy if you are needing to move stuff around and just have that storage space as well. Alternatively, if you didn't want to take out that middle seat or lift that out so you saw any passengers in there, you can simply do the same thing. So it's just flicks up like that for you, and then identical yet again. So if you pull this right strap here and push down, you can also have half of the boot folded down, which gives you lots of storage space as well. Cup holders here on the right hand side, and also a 12-volt socket too, so if you need to charge any phones or anything like that in the back for the kids, always have that option available for you as well. Middle seat belt is neatly tucked away at the very top there, with our child anchor points in the very center at the back and also on the left and also the right hand side, which gives you lots of versatility and where you'd like to put any child seats within the vehicle. Having a good 60-40 split is definitely ideal in this situation. So if you do have one child seat there, or even one on the other side with a little bit more space in the center, you have the ability to get in and out of the vehicle. Now, to pull these back, it's very easy. You just pull this strap and it will lock out as soon as you let it go. So it's nice and easy. And this is slightly adjustable height-wise. So if you pull this strap a little bit more, you are able to adjust it to see if you would like any more height or less there as well. To close the boot, we simply press this button up here, which is nice and handy because that will just close down and lock for you, not a problem. Continuing through the walkthrough now, paintwork is still in very good condition and there's no noticeable scuffs or anything like that on this rear quarter panel. Door handle here does have a small little sewn chip, but nothing other than that is noticeable. Wheel itself in very good condition yet again, and we do have our rim, which is also in pretty good nick too. No gutter rash or anything on this one. Peering into our third inside of our door, leather yet again flowing through, which is very handy. And again in here as well, our leather seats. Now the middle seat belt in this vehicle also does have a safety feature for it as well. So if you do actually hook it in to the center compartment, you are not able to, let's just lift this one up and I'll be able to show you exactly what it does. My apologies, it's a little bit hard to get this down with one hand, so you can hook that into your middle seat belt just in here, which is neatly tucked away. And the only way that you're able to get this out is if you were to unclip this, and to be able to unclip that you need to have the seat belt out as well. So there's no way that it can get taken off whilst someone has the seat belt attached to it too. Again, our keyless entry over here on the driver's side as well, a very good condition door, and also we have our blind spot monitoring and our blind spot in the mirror just there, which you may not be able to see, but it's just at the top right there with our two little vehicles. Fourth and final wheel, yet again in very good nick. Our rim there too is in good condition. No gutter scratches, gutter rash or anything like that either. Let's pop inside and have a little bit of a look at the interior of the vehicle in the front. We do have our footwell there as well, yet again with our carpet mats throughout. let's jump on in and have a little bit of a look at all the features. Yeah, I'm just going to put my foot on the brake, which is your push button start in this vehicle, and start it up, which is just over here, neatly tucked away. And we have our mirror controls on the right hand side, and also our forward collision mitigation, our boot parking sensors, and our traction control all on here. On the door itself we have our, my apologies, let me turn this one down really quickly. Can't have that one blasting through the YouTube. Now we do have all of our controls and everything like that, including our our cruise control, and also our distance cruise control settings over here. Our functions and everything like that in the center are able to be functioned through with our trip meter and all that on the right hand side of the steering wheel here. You are able to go back as well, just as easy. On the left hand side here we do have our source menus available to us, and also you are able to jump in between your mirrors and everything like that, being your cameras. So if you would like to jump between your cameras, you're able to see exactly what's going on our 360 camera and also our reverse camera. Sorry, that's on the front of the vehicle. And if we flip that around, we're able to get the side on the left hand side by the looks of that. And if we put this into reverse, you better see our reversing camera. So it does have the option to cycle through our cameras, which works out very well. Helps you with parking quite well. Source features and everything like that with our phone controls over here as well. And our center compartment has all of our features built into it too. So you're able to go through and get into your settings with your iPod, Bluetooth audio, turning the screen and everything like that off, along with our GPS, which is also on there too. Now if we do want to come across here, we are able to get into our applications when you are connected to your phone. We do have our dual climate control on this vehicle as well, so you are able to turn it up and down, and if you want to just flick it, you can go just like that. It's very easy, nice to use. Down here we do have our rear fans, turn those on and off, as well as our controls on the very roof up the top there as well. Up here we have our sunglasses compartment, along with our lighting. Our hazard lights and also our heated seats functions are all in here with our rear diff lock too. Our blind spot is over the other side just here, nicely hidden underneath, which is easily able to be turned on and off. Hill control descent and everything is all in the center, which you're able to jump between 2 high and 4 high on the fly, which is very handy on this vehicle. We have our parking brake in the center here, which is our electric one. 2 cup holders in the center here, and also in our center compartment we do have a HDMI slot, 2 USB connectors, and also a power outlet with a little bit of a shelf there too. We are able to route cables around the sides just here too, so you don't have to get any of those cables creased if you are looking to do anything like that. Just going to have a quick look through the interior again for you, and something to mention, we do have our auto mirror adjustment, so if you have anyone behind you is in having any high beam or any bright lights, it does adjust it away for you nice and easily. Paddle shifts are also in this vehicle too, with our indicators and everything on the right, and our wipers on the left, being your auto wipers and auto indicators for this car. If you do need any finance quotes or anything like that, we do have in-house finance options available, which are your non-obligation free quotes, which will take approximately 15 to 20 minutes, so it's very handy to have. It's just beeping right now because I have the keys outside the vehicle and it's letting me know that it's been left on. However, if you do have any other questions about this car, please feel free to contact one of our team at 9907 0555, or even make an appointment to have view this car and come down at 20 to 32 Kangan Drive in Berwick, and you'll be able to see it for yourself. Thank you, my name's Joel, and today we looked at our 2017 Pajero Sport Exceed. Have a lovely afternoon.